Oh, damn, I forgot to silence my mic, so you guys probably heard a lot of moving now. Whatever. Okay, anyway, I'm back. Yes, I know, I should be asleep, but I don't want to. Okay, I don't want to. Plus, I get to sleep in, so might as well take advantage of staying up late, right? So, back at it. I mean, technically it's still the same day, so it's 2 streams in one that'll carry over to the next day. But yeah, you know, these late night streams, they're just put together to just chill, have a good time. Background noise, conversations for anybody up late needing some grind in, what is it? Some grind time entertainment. But anyway, yeah, dude, we had a fun earlier stream. We got a good 4 hours in. So that was nice. A lot of good guests hanging out. You know, we're gonna hopefully carry on with whoever's up late. Let's see, where are we at? Headbanger, where's it? Austin Bird, hello. Christian Wood, what's going on? Oh yeah, let me get onto Discord. And Discord's open. Let me get that link going real quick for anybody who hasn't joined me before, wants to hop on. You can definitely do that. Sure, there we go. Val, what's up? Yeah, it's real, man. What's going on, dude?
Not much. I just maxed the relic from 1 to 10 by accident.
Oh, by accident? Oh, that's quite a terrible mistake to make.
I just happen to have all the relics to do it, so.
There you go. Yeah, I think I maxed my 5-star for so much crap that I just had. Took a 1 to 10 in the stream. Kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I remember that.
So let's see.
Yeah, I maxed my shocking gem after all this time.
Oh my goodness, really?
I never touched it because I was like, oh, you know, I don't really use spearmen often, and I was like, oh, what do I need lightning spells for? So for the longest time, I never used it.
Wasn't that something that they said was going to be an essential? I mean, obviously this is metas ago, but they said that would have been a really good relic for what's his face, for Minotaur at the time.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think some people had them. And anyway, let me see. I was gonna tweak a little something. Let me get in game real quick. Let me switch it up. I'm gonna put this one over here instead. The comfortable thing with being when I'm at home and streaming is I got 2 screens, so it's nice to be able to see more without having to constantly be clicking around. You know. Let's see. Goes this. Goes this. But I just realized.
Yeah, I was like just going to use up my portal stones, and I just looking around for VP PP, and I was just scrolling through all these different people, and I just like, oh, that land's about to hit bonus. I'll just wait a few seconds, and I stole it.
There you go.
And then I gave it to somebody else.
Oh, really? Just left it for free?
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't want to give any of my enemies a VP land.
Yeah, there you go.
It's easier to just, you know, give it to somebody else.
Yeah, true. Very true. Oh yeah, I can collect that thing. Hey, hold on, did I collect the relic? Yes. I want this one. Hold on, I just don't like seeing those things there. Where is Beowulf? Fusion. I have plenty of titans to toss. I'll just toss these guys.
Yeah, if you attack a Beowulf without an actual armor piercing,
You're not
it's
getting
no
through it.
joke.
Yeah.
I've gone through, but the spearmen weren't max. Dude, those corrupted spearmen take so long.
Yes, they do. That's the thing with Beowulf, bro. He's just a time consumer, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got that one, got this one, got that one. Nice. Ooh, he's level 30? Wow, that's impressive. I don't think... Has that happened before?
What?
A pre-leveled 3-star at level 30 in an event? It's interesting.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'd have to look.
2. Most people would be like, why are you wasting so much Titan XP? I'm not really wasting it. Plus, I'm gonna hit so many raids that I'm gonna get them all back, dude. So, not that bad. Okay, cool. Let's see. It's Beowulf. Go hit Rust. Oh, let me see. What about Osiris? I don't have to think of the build.
Is it gonna be spell based or horde based?
I don't know, dude. I haven't used Osiris in so long. I don't even know what I would use.
Well, you need to do something so the horde doesn't die so easily.
Yeah, but
High damage and something to help them keep alive.
okay, let's brainstorm real quick. Let's see. We have Osiris. I wish I had Axis of War. And this that would have been great. So, okay. What am I gonna think? I'm thinking I need damage. Damage. I have 3 banners of void. I only need it. Maybe I'll keep 2. Maybe or damage critical. Spell Despair. Titan Troop. Raise it. Okay, I'll do this one. Let's see. And then I'll do Bone Sword. And then I'll do need damage and crit. More armor piercing, daggers of sacrifice. Sure. I guess I could use a poison spells, huh? Poison staff.
Yeah.
Poison. But then I have the Omegas. What's the point? I'll do the Omegas instead. They'll probably do just the same amount of damage as a poison spell would, if not quicker. So let's see.
Yeah, especially you can spawn them on Goliath distance too.
Exactly. Yeah. I need more crit.
That's partly why Progenitor was so good. You could just spawn those on the Goliaths and kill it.
Austin Bird says that he is only missing the Staff of Storms and this event's Staff of Despair, but he thinks he's gonna wait. Yeah, that's a wise move, bro. Especially if you don't plan on, if you would prefer to save your resources, and that's definitely best strategy. Oh, here we go. The Greek Amulet. 80% all troop elemental. Omega troop. Fuck it, we'll try that.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because doesn't Omega Horde do less damage or something?
I think they do, but their charge damage is high.
Because I know. Yeah, that's like Omega Imperials. They do less damage, but their charge is ×5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, charge is ×5, that's true. Let's see.
On Omega Horde, I think it's ×9.
Yes, you're right. Pandora's Box for more base troop damage. Health and armor. Let's see where they're at.
I think there's
Oh shit, 102?
the ancient. Yeah, I think the ancient.
The what? Oh, you know which one? Let's see. Shadow Bow. Shadow Bow. That one has horde critical. And armor. Yeah, should be fine. Just pure damage. Pure damage build. Alright, let it go. Let's go. Let's see how that works. You still there? Oh, hold on. Pisces, you still there? Okay, hold on, guys. There might be a small hiccup on the internet. 1 second. And we should be fine. Everything looks good on my end. Pisces, you there?
How about now?
Oh, I had to exit out. I think there was a little hiccup on the Wi-Fi for me.
I don't know. I heard you, so.
I didn't hear you. That was weird.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was thinking just recently, there's even more reason for me not to go for Gaia.
Why? Why is that?
1, I don't have a champion 5-star relic. 2, my Goliaths are only level 20. 3, I don't like the Titan's looks. So, you know.
And you're not much of a Pantheon collector, huh?
That too. That's partly why I didn't go for Tarhoons, because I didn't have a 5-star relic. My Grenadiers were level 18. There was only 4 tokens instead of 5, so it would have been more costly for me. You know, it was just, there's so much stuff that adds up that's like, okay, it's not really worth for me to get, because even if I play with it, I won't get the most out of it.
Yeah. That makes sense. Because, you know, especially with your gameplay, it's all about resources, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. And it's also about attacking, too. I don't use Goliath to attack very often.
Damn. Do you feel that, feel that if, I think I'm going to add a poison staff of poison on there. Do you think that if maybe, how do I say this? What if the skills came out and they were? Do you think that the skills could probably change your mind?
No.
No.
No, not really.
Yeah, okay.
You know, because as I said on some other stream, the looks are one of the biggest factors for me.
Okay.
Because at the end of the battle, it always zooms in on a Titan. I don't want to have to look at an ugly Titan every time for thousands of hours.
That makes sense, dude. That makes sense.
Especially if I had to switch relics, then I had to look at it even more.
Yeah.
So ultimately, I don't like how it looks. I don't have a 5-star for it. My Goliaths are level 20. There's just like a whole lot that it's not that gonna be worth it. Not only that, I don't have a whole lot of Goliath relics at all. I haven't completed a Goliath event in a long time.
Makes sense, dude. Yeah,
The only technical event that I did was Conquest. That's it. For because it was a Thor was in there and a Lithator. There's the only ones that I actually got that were from Conquest.
Damn.
Other than that, I have not done a Goliath event.
What new Titan collections are you guys thinking or hoping for? Ooh, I'll get back to that question, Awesome Bird. I'm hoping they do one for the Minotaurs purely because I have all of them. I'll hold that thought. But yes, Pisces. The reason I say hold that thought is because I read Christian Wood's comment, and he's all, Shark, it's like you gotta take her out on a date. We'll see. But to answer Austin Bird's, you know what, dude? There's a lot of collections I would like to see added, and I'd actually like to elaborate a little bit on that. But I think the top one that I've always looked forward to would be a Pantheon for the Hogs, mainly because I thought that they would have continue the trend or the theme of there having to be one hog per element, like Flame Hide and Venom Tusk, blah 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 blah. But the only one, Stone Scar, Storm Tor.
And we called Pigsy the other one, the physical one, but they said it's not. So.
They did say that. They did really. They did say that.
Yeah, don't you remember? They said that Pigsy was not the physical pig.
Oh.
It was for something. It was for the Chinese New Year, not the.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, then in that case, we're still missing two. We're missing the physical pig, and we're missing the void pig.
Yeah, but most people always just considered Pigsy the physical one.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
but I'm pretty sure they said specifically that it's not that one. Plus, we were expecting a Pantheon about it a long time ago. Still haven't gotten it, so I kind of doubt they will get it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Unless they reskill all of the other pigs, I don't see it coming.
Yeah, I mean they did reskill
Flame Hide
and Storm, and Snowgore, and I mean I think they're pretty cool reskills. Obviously we're not always looking for these meta titans all the time that they have to be the top killers and blah 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 blah. Sometimes, a reskilled old school titan is just fun just to have,
bringing back up Gaia, what sort of role do you think she's gonna have? Because that's another thing that I like to think about. What sort of role is this, corrupted Goliath Titan gonna have? I don't think it's gonna have the armor piercing.
Yeah, here's the thing. That's a damn good discussion, and I hope you bring it up, or someone brings it up again when we have an even larger crowd. But I think it's the assumption is that whatchamacallit, why isn't this dying? Oh, look at this. Is that it's going to be very offense based. So what's led to that conclusion for me and others is that the resistance for lightning and earth is the highest at 70% for all the corrupted troops. So if why would they need to have such a high base stat for earth resistance if it's not going to be an attacking titan? So I think that's what its role is going to be. It's actually going to be an offensive Goliath titan, which is something new, but that would be pretty cool.
I see that, but unless they dish out massive damage and massive armor piercing, I just can't see it being that great.
That's true, dude. That's absolutely true.
Even with rage boost, whatever that it could potentially have, who knows? Even with that, I still don't see it that great without the armor piercing.
Yeah, and I think that's where the invokes and all the invokes, the auras, I think that's where it's going to make the difference for that titan. Similar to Mahaha, maybe its armor piercing and damage will increase on Gaia's crit. So, maybe Gaia will be a similar thing when it comes to raiding, because like Mahaha, maybe. Again, I'm just assuming. Because it's just probably an easy way to go. Or they'll probably reintroduce something different. Maybe, I don't know, maybe when a corrupted Goliath or when a Goliath hits crit, something gets boosted. I don't know. It's there's options there. But but it is a good point to establish, though, that those Goliaths will have to deal some wicked damage, dude, in order for it to make any impact. Because if it's one thing for sure, it's a lot, especially what's his face, Beowulf. Those corrupted spearmen can take a lot of fucking damage, dude. So, but this other thing that was coming up to mind when we were talking about the corrupted Goliaths is I think that if there will be a difference in how their damage is dealt, like not just so much because it's, you know, it has a lot of damage, but if its swing will incorporate into the damage the way it deals. Because one thing I've noticed about the Goliaths is that when they're hitting something, they do have like this 180 spin thing with the club where they'll swing it from right to left as they pick it up and smash, you know. So I wonder if that'll be kind of like have an impact, especially when they're, you know, people are trying to take down a Rostam with it, or Beowulf and stuff, you know.
Yeah. No, I can kind of see it being able to take down a Rostam just because of the type of troop, but you know, it still comes down to, you know, armor piercing.
Yeah.
And damage.
Yeah.
And I really laugh at the loading screen that goes, you know, Goliaths, they deal massive damage. I'm sitting there, I was like, when's the last time you've seen a Goliath do actual massive damage?
Yeah. That's true. Jeez. But yeah. But before I forget, Awesomeberg did bring a big thing that I wanted to keep going on in regards to the Pantheon collections. Yeah, I'd like to see them complete the Hogs and then have a Pantheon collection for that. I suppose the other one I was thinking of, obviously the Taurs would be a good one. But I think it would probably be very Omega and Titan buffing esque, you know. But well, I don't know. I mean, that's the one. That's another one. Oh yeah, something for like legendary-ish. I know they have a legendary theme, but like more like I can't think of another word other than historic Titans. You know, like a Korthan and what's his face? The Korthan and Almoran collection. With maybe like with Kobar in there because of Kobar being in the early commercials and the first Titan. You know what I mean? That you get in game.
Yeah, I gotta say, Korthan, when he was released, he was a disappointment. Really.
Yeah.
Compared to Almoran,
absolutely.
You know, not having Omega Truths was just a disappointment.
Yeah. I remember having him on my. I got him on my mini when I first got it, as the annual, you know, Titan token pull or whatever, and I mean, I never used the mini, but it literally took me an entire calendar year to level him up because I would just raid him every so often. You know what I mean? But the truth about Paladins at the time was that they could take a lot of damage. So when I had unlocked Storm Maidens, it was, you know, it was okay to grind for a couple of battles with them, but it was such a letdown. You know, it's like they could have done so much more, dude, with them. So
yeah, and I didn't like the split elemental skills a whole lot, because at the time, you know, Paladins were mostly you get skills that is a single element.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, I didn't really appreciate it much.
Yeah, no, you're right. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 second.
Oh, interesting. Oh, look at those gems.
Dude, I'm such a fucking klutz right now. It's really annoying me. Okay. Let's see.
Christian Wood says, you know, the Freya relic, I would like to see that same relics for all the elemental types, at least the melee troops.
Yeah, it brings up a great point too. Well, my interpretation is something that I wish it would always follow that theme. If they did it for the spearmen, you know, do it for the other ones too. And at this current state of the game, I think.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you first.
And I think at this state of the game, even a version of the Freya's Yermanbu for the Grenadiers would still make sense because of Tarhuns. You know what I mean? I can totally see them doing that variant of like actually making Grenadiers like a meat shield or something with some other Titan. But see, that's too far fetched too. But it's, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, imagine having something like that for the militia, for the Goliaths, Imperials. Oh, if the Imperials would probably benefit out of it the most. Panthers,
Well,
pretty much already
Imperials
have one.
kind of have a relic like that, but it doesn't have the elemental resist. They split it into two for the Imperials.
Yeah.
No, I just feel like they try to give out relics, trying to put troops into a specific way to play them.
Mm-hmm.
In a sense. So they're not all the same, just it's different ways to play with different troops.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah. Definitely. Austin Bird says that his Beowulf's spearmen aren't max, so they tend to lose against Mahaha and Zabava. Well, the thing is that from what I'm hearing, is that Mahaha is just walking all over him.
Yeah, Prestige 7 just wipes the floor with a Prestige 10 Beowulf.
Rough, dude.
Yeah, well, I have level 20 Spearmen, so there's only so much Beowulf can do.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I did max him in 70 battles, so I just tossed relics onto him.
Oh, that must have felt nice to open up all that space, huh?
Oh my gosh, like 100, I had over 100 slots of experience bottles.
That's crazy.
It is. I have like 200. I have less than 270 slots or relics right now. So I have over 300 open. And that's what happens when you don't do events very often.
True. Yeah, that is true. Okay, let's see. I'm using my other account to help me find PB lands, dude. Actually, you know what? I want to hit some VP lands, but not cap them. I just want to raid them. All right, I'm gonna let's see if we can put together a badass fucking Rostam build. Get rid of that. Should I keep Dragon Slayer?
Yeah, if you want attack.
I want attack.
Because, yeah. So, Headbanger, my war is pretty much dead at this point for now. Until the other team starts waking up and becoming active, it's just kind of dead.
Let's see. First, let's go to rank 1 and visit them. Because speed rating you can only watch so much speed rating until you go fucking insane, dude. So I appreciate everybody that enjoys watching the speed rating, but I'm sure they also want to see some regular battles. So let's see. Oh wait, no, we had all horde. Let's do this. How about we give them... trying to think of relics to use. Okay, where is Bone Sword? Yes, Bone Sword. Okay, so that maxes crit. What about...
I use Bone Sword for armor piercing.
Yeah. Daggers of Sacrifice is the other one I want to use. More armor piercing there. So that gives them 281. The other one is...
Cursed Vial.
I was thinking Statue of Sacrifice for more armor piercing. puts him
Yeah,
at
you can do that too.
311. I'll do the Warriors ring. Do I have that one available, or is it on something?
You don't really need it. Just put on the cursed vial.
Cursed vial?
It gives you damage. Yeah, damage and 16% all elemental.
You right. Cursed vial.
With the amount of armor they should have, I don't think you really need to have a ton of
276. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to think of another relic real quick. Is there...
So are you going with
Staff
regular
of Iron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Staff of Iron. Who has that one? Zabava? Oh yeah, that's right. We need it right there. Okay, so they are hitting at 99,000. That's not bad. 311.
99,000 what damage?
Oh yeah, sorry, I went by it too quick. Yeah, 99,218 damage. 311.
Okay, show off.
Ah, they're max, bro. I love it. Armor piercing
Yeah,
311.
my level 23 horde do 67,000 damage.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, there's a big difference between those last two levels.
Dude, yeah, there is.
You got my crazy butt fighting a war against max players using level 23 horde.
Jeez, dude, my goodness.
Hey man, it's fast. It's until you fight in Ugaris, it's fast, you know.
Yeah, true.
So Austin Bird asked how you feel about those Draco skulls not being offered in Dragon Slayer events. He skipped the fire one, plans to skip the lightning one.
I don't know. This just, for me, it's that whole aspect of like how they release relics is so far in the game. I just feel like it's such a mess, unfortunately. Why is this fucking taking longer than it needs to? Die already. But I don't like it. I feel that those relics should have been offered during the Dragon Slayers events. I mean, but I guess if we want to say it in a business aspect, if they're releasing it so, you know, quote unquote dead events aren't, you know, very highly participated, then they could throw in a new relic for people just to kind of up the activity. But I don't know, dude. Honestly, I can only say that I think it's annoying. I don't think that a relic like that needs its own relic event, its own event. That relic should have been in the Zabava event because it fits the way Zabava works. You know what I mean? Zabava actually makes it so that having elemental resist maidens makes sense, and adding more health to them makes sense with Zabava. So why are we getting a relic that would best fit her like months after she's been released? You know what I mean? It's a little bizarre. But then again, I almost feel that there's a lot of different skills coming in for all sorts of troops, and it could prove to be really good later. You know what I mean? So, but we'll see.
Yeah. See, for me personally, I just don't really like the skills on the fire and the lightning one. I don't think it's really worth it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't see the health for the mains being, you know, that much worth it. When you think of mains, you think of high damage output, not so much health.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and for the most part, Zabava can just put max elemental resist on them in 28 seconds. So it's not a huge deal. Because if anything goes through that elemental, it's pretty much killing them anyways. The armor piercing, I can only see it trying to go through some armor, but most people don't really use Zabava to go through armor, especially with stone maidens.
Yeah.
And the lightning damage for the Titan, it's not much. I would rather throw on a relic that gives me like 50 or 60% for other stuff.
Yeah, I
so
mean,
ultimately, it's not that great of a relic if you really think about it. I mean, sure,
yeah,
there might be eventually a build in the future where it's like, oh, this is the relic you really need. But
yeah,
overall, there's better relics out there.
yeah. That's very
I
true.
feel like
Yeah,
they're just like, oh, this is a good design. Let's try to bring this back. For all elements, because people are weird and they want all elemental dragon skulls.
yeah. I mean, if it had a bigger influence in the battle, then I could see where they were going with it. But that doesn't seem to be the case. You know what I mean? It's
You know,
just it's just more of
it
like
does have a little bit higher armor piercing as a relic, but other than that, I just don't really see the use of it.
yeah, yeah. But I think for me, when it comes to solo events as of now moving forward, I'm just going after the DGs. That's really where it's at for me. So, I have a couple extra event tokens saved up. I plan to go for it because I want DGs. And yeah, man. So it's kind of where I'm at with it. Dude, I need to stock up on some relics. Okay, I'm tired of refresh it. A little slower battles, but I'm still getting 1.4, so it's all good. But it's interesting though, all this dragon talk and stuff, man. I just wonder if it's something that's gonna happen,
I'm waiting for the Dragon Slayer after Gaia.
Yes, that last one is gonna. Honestly, because I think, well, we can't say it's the last.
I think it's going to be the Ranger, the Necromancer, whatever leak that there was.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a Ranger skeleton user.
Yes, I agree with you 100%. I think it is.
Skeleton.
Yeah.
Dude,
that's gonna be super
I'm
cool.
looking forward to that because one, the Titan looks really cool.
Yeah.
Two, I don't have a good skeleton user Titan, so a lot of use is gonna come out of it out of random.
Dude, you know what? Maybe that if when they reset Necromancer, I think that one that's gonna take Sekhmet's place in skeleton use. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just hope it's. I hope.
I have. Chef has said perhaps, and it does ruin my hope if it is true. It's a leak of a new Divine Titan.
I've heard that too. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised actually.
That would truly piss me off because, it's a really cool Titan, and as he was going to say it, I'm like, please don't ruin my chance of getting it.
I mean, that is
There's
true.
There's no way I would get that Titan if it's a Divine Titan.
Yeah, I know. It's hard, dude. And man, it's just those Divine Titans, dude. It's hard, man, because it's really hard to make the lunge to drop the amount of DGs for them, for something that has a lifespan on it. Technically, even now, anything past the Norse relics has lifespan on them. Not lifespan, but like, I guess, high value
usage span.
Usage and stuff like that. So
yeah, Max Panther's Growthorn can be defeated by level 23 Rostam Horde Corrupted Horde.
Yeah, that shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen at all. It's ridiculous.
Hey, Max Panthers and Ugara can be defeated by level 23 Corrupted Horde. Now, there are times where a better build, and there are some out there, can't be beaten by my level 23 Horde.
Damn, dude. Okay, so I'm obviously not a regular Rostam user. Does he reach his in his aura?
Yeah, what about it?
Does his aura rages the troops too?
His aura rages 2 ally units and terror spells 2 enemy units.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it says it in skills.
Well, it shows you how much I read.
Oh,
That's too funny.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome, welcome.
Good, man.
Catching a late night stream too, huh?
Yeah, this is Christian Woods.
Oh yeah, what's up,
Oh,
Christian?
what up?
That's right, that's right.
How you guys doing tonight?
Good, man. We're just
Pretty
hanging
good.
out, just taking advantage of the
I'm
time.
enjoying my victory in war so far.
Yeah, I noticed there wasn't a whole lot of people on, so I figured I'd join.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. Thank you for joining.
Awesome.
Keep us company, chit chat here, hang out. With the event now.
Yeah, it's 3 a.m. my time.
Oh, you East Coast?
Yeah,
Right on.
Mm-hmm.
I just got off a shift, so I always listen to you guys at this time.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
You second shift.
Damn, that's wild, bro. Late night shifts. Damn, I have a lot of. Glad I'm using up all these extra spells.
Yo,
Well-
defending all those lands, man. I realized how much troops I actually needed.
Dude, yeah, man. How much it chews up from your, I guess you could say, inventory of troops, man. It's ridiculous. That was one of the biggest reasons why I stopped defending lands for so long, because I'm pretty reckless when it comes to attacking. I'm sure you guys can notice, but I plow through troops like crazy, dude. So I just need some. I just started realizing that I just didn't want to. I don't want to lose so many troops and have to wait for them to get cooked up and stuff. So.
Yeah, so Rostam, when you're fighting in Yugaro's or Growthorn, I usually take 10 militia to die, just for the boost. And then I have 4 other horde just to sit there and not do anything, just for the points. And once the corrupted horde drop, I put Rostam in an area where his aura will cover majority of the corrupted horde, so that they get melee resist and elemental resist. Plus the rage that is given for free.
I'm gonna try your little theory right now. Get a corrupted as one.
What prestige is your
My Rostam?
Roth? Yeah.
1. I think I'm gonna prestige him higher. I mean, he's not. I don't think it would be a waste. I think he's still pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty solid right now.
Yeah.
Mine is at 8, and I thought about doing this event, and then I heard what you said about new metal coming out, and I'm like, I don't know if I really needed to go above 8.
Yeah.
Most times you can just stop at 7.
Yeah, but the skills are different once you get up there when it comes to what's his name? Let's see, Rostam. I'm trying to look him up on the DOT database real quick right now.
For the most part, though, when you hit 7, if you don't have enough to hit 10, it's most likely not really worth it. Not until you have enough stuff to hit it.
Honestly, I haven't been hitting. I'm on the war team, and I haven't been hitting like weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
See if this get one of these triggers. Damn.
So how much do you guys war? You know, do you guys do it often, or?
Well, I was with ERU for a little bit, like just to take a break from war, because I was getting burnt out. Because a lot of the big teams, you gotta war and like almost finish the event sometimes on the team. And it was kind of nice just hanging out with the ERU for a little bit, where at one point you didn't have to worry about VP, but now with a lot of the new changes that are going on over there, you kind of have to do VP and finish the event. So it's kind of like where I was before. So I'm hanging out with some buddies. I'm kind of floating around because originally was some random ass team that ended up joining Quantum Web at the time. Then we merged with Log. I was hanging out with Log for a while. They merged with Force. Remember Force? And then which made the FG teams. Those guys split, and I was with ERU at the time, and now I was kind of left in limbo, where Log didn't really invite me back, and FG was just kind of like whatever. So I hung out with a team that we kind of temporarily merged with right now, trying to figure out where I'm going. So I'm kind of like floating right now.
That's wild, bro.
But yeah, we're always kind of fighting right now. It's pretty easy week for the most part.
That's cool, dude. Damn, though, bro. That's a lot of experience. You got to meet a lot of players, huh?
Yeah, for the most part.
Right on.
Yeah, if you ever want to hang out with me, feel free.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna crack over this beer.
Hell yeah, man. You enjoy that beer, bro. Let me see. Now, I'm going to look at this Tarhan's skill. So at P10? Every 7 seconds, siphon life. Enemies within his aura, -4, all elemental, melee, and range resist, +4 to allies. 12 times.
I could beat Rostand. I'm just lazy about changing our relics for the Titans I already have set up. Because a lot of times it's all about like that time, you know?
Yeah.
And the fact that I have to change our relics, I'd rather avoid it.
Yeah.
But it's not like I can't beat it, but it's just like, oh, do I really want to change out the relics? I'm trying to cap these bonuses and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice when you do shaving parties because you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
It's just, if you get to the battle fast enough, you get in. If you don't, someone's already attacking it.
Yeah, I got 2 maxed Beowulfs, pretty good. And I think the relic setup for both of them are pretty solid, but I have those on land, and I kept Rostad on defense.
Nice.
Yeah, man. 2 Beowulfs max, bro. That's some work.
I know. This is the first time that I was able to level 2 of them and not get, not be past date, you know what I'm saying? Like outdated or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got both of my Rostans max, but one is Prestige 1, which is actually setting my garrison, and the other is Prestige 4, which I use for attack.
Yeah, I think I was in ERU Elite, and a bunch of people jumped to ERU, so we kind of lost out on the second Rostan. A little disappointed, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I know people who didn't go there because the minimum was too high.
For Elite or
ERU.
Yeah, I didn't want to leave these guys hanging, and I still got the Titan and shit, but 2 Rostans would have been nice.
It was 40,000, I think it was.
Damn.
Yeah.
You got what
And
you
I was
gotta
like,
do, though.
I was like, this is a perfect time to do my challenge, and ended up pure grinding 50,000 in 3 days. So,
Bro, you're fucking nuts, man. I don't think anybody's gonna beat your record, dude.
dude, 8,500. There's only one person that can do it. It's me.
Yeah. I
I'm
tell
probably
you
gonna
what,
beat it.
it ain't gonna be me that's gonna pass that shit. I don't even like grinding. I'm lazy as shit.
One of the most noticeable thing is if I'm not listening to music as I'm part of a shaving party, I start to get a bit bored attacking like defended lands, like very defended lands,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That makes sense.
Hey, I don't know how far back you guys go, but I was thinking about this other day. When I first started, like when you had VP lands and people hit it or rated it or capped it, it would cost you VP, like the amount of VP you got, like, do you think that this is a system that we can go back to and change the way the gameplay is? You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't think I was around.
Dude,
Yeah,
I've been playing for a long time.
Back in the day, lands were, if a land was rated, it affected your actual numbers.
Yeah, even like with gold and the food, man. Like if you had those lands and they rated it, it cost you. A lot of times back in the day,
VP, food, and gold.
Yeah, I would go with no lands because it just ended up costing you more.
Yeah,
I wonder if that would.
That's what most people did.
I wonder if that would like resolve a lot of the issues that we have, like legends. That if all those guys that just sit there and fucking farm, and it cost them VP anytime you captivated it.
That's wild. I've never heard of that. Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah, see, I remember because I originally started a month after global launch, so I remember most of the old stuff.
Yeah, I don't remember how far. It's been a long time. I've been playing a while.
Yeah, I remember there was a land update where they changed that. Now only your garrison affects your actual numbers, which is much nicer because if you're trying to save up for something, and then all of a sudden people start raiding your lands.
So then you're okay. So here's my question. So if I'm hitting your garrison and it's giving me 10,000, VP, that's deducting it from the team total or your total?
You would lose.
Your total, which is also part of the team.
Oh.
But when someone would raid your land, it would do the same thing.
They should do that. They should bring that back. If it already exists in the game, might as well bring it back. I mean, imagine.
Yeah, that would change it. That would change a lot of things. In the rate of like whatever your VP lands, like even though you're farming it, you're gonna if somebody hits it or cap it, you're gonna still lose that amount of VP from your actual total.
That sounds like real
I
war
can
right
see people being pissed off if they changed it because everyone seems to be in a grumpy mood lately. But
true.
But I think it would bring back an aspect,
that's
because
a good one, dude.
a lot of people are hitting so much VP, and that it's kind of become a joke.
Yeah, I mean, I can easily just farming off the VP. I'll cap. I can hold about 30 lands. I can fill up and just farm on that and hit easy 10 million without breaking a sweat. Just the only annoying thing is just having to go every 45 minutes to farm your VP, which can be pretty annoying. That's why I like being in ERU at Elite. I just came and fucking did the events and that was it. Hopefully I'm not cursing too much. I'm sorry.
No, bro, you're good to go. Trust me.
Yeah,
you're good to go.
For the beginning of this week, I did nothing but farm, and probably like 36 hours into the season, I already have almost 3 million VP.
Nice.
And then I got stripped. So, I mean, it's not that hard, really. As long as you kind of just mind your business, nothing really bad happens.
Unless someone gets ball fucks your shit up,
Yeah,
Yes.
someone pissed somebody off, and then they decided to come piss me off, and I was like, oh, well, I guess we're screwing you over now.
Yeah, man. Probably not the best attitude to have when there's a big too,
Yeah, like I got like 300 battles, which is nothing compared to what Strike does. I'm sitting at like 9.5 million VP.
Nice.
And that's mostly farming. And the reason why I have that many raids is because of the events.
Okay. That's wild. That is wild.
Yeah, I don't get how some of those guys hit like 24 million in like 3 days. Those guys got to be on like all day. I don't understand that.
Yeah,
Yeah, max producing, rating, non-stop. How much gems do you think they're using?
Got to be a lot more than I want to spend. Like if you look at the top guy, which is he looks like one of the guys that plays for one of the Alliance teams. He's sitting at 37 million, and it's only a Friday fucking morning. Like, how do you do that shit? 37 million? That's crazy to me. I'm pretty active, but I'm not on the fucking game that much. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But still, man, that is a boatload of VP.
Yeah, 37 million. That's crazy. Somebody was saying, I was like, how do you guys do it? And they were like, 300 battles.
What?
That doesn't necessarily mean like 300 battles a day.
Jeez.
And that's probably hitting just VP and in capping, you know. I don't get that kind of time. I got kids.
Yeah. That's some dedication right there, though.
I only have
yeah.
342 battles this week so far.
It's like work for you, huh?
Yo, I'm chilling. You know,
So, like,
as soon as that war started, cap delete. Beautiful.
dude, the amount of times you like raid it with the amount of VP, you can almost do every event for free if you wanted to. What keeps you from doing that?
What?
I think maybe just a burnout, dude. I'm sure he goes through
like, dude, well, all the amount of times like you've raided so much, like you hit, what was it, 7,000 battles or whatever.
Yeah.
It seems like you can do 1,000 battles easily and almost finish every event if you wanted to.
Yeah, I hit 8,500.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. I can finish every event if I wanted to. The only thing is I don't have the gems or the money to.
I got you, yeah. I was going to try to do the whole, because I have the weekend off. And I was like, oh, let me try to grind. And I still would have to buy like $50 worth of gems just to do this event if I wanted to like hit the numbers, but I just chose not to. I'm good, man. I'm gonna just hit the men.
There you go.
Yeah, whenever if I ever get into money, and I always wait for a gem deal because it is, you know, most bang for your buck. And for me, I'm able to grind events, so I can get multiple events out of whatever gems I get from that.
Right on.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the one thing with this game, though. It is, if you can put in the grind, it will definitely gradually pay itself back.
Dude, I don't.
That's just time consuming. That's
most weekends, so yeah, that's the thing. I probably would do it more often, but I work weekends for the most part. To try to grind it, it's just not realistic, and
yeah, man, bro.
I just have to pay for some of these events.
You know.
I remember talking about this. I don't remember which stream it was. But they're like, "Hey, can you grind for me?" And I'm like, "For a price?" And I'm like, just sitting there, it's like, you know how much money I can make if I just, you know, figure a way of being able to play on other people's accounts.
Oh yeah, dude.
And they're like, "Hey, grind for me," and then they just pay me a certain amount, and I just do it.
I've thought about that shit, man. I'm like, damn, I wish there was somebody to grind while I'm sleeping or some shit.
Dude, I can't tell you, I could do like 3 different accounts. If I had the ability to, I could do 3 different accounts in a single event.
Yeah.
Just grind the battles out.
Yeah, dude. That's a lot of grinding, bro. I think that, yeah.
Hey, I mean, I think my highest for an hour rate was maybe around 95 battles in an hour.
Damn, dude, that's...
How much would you charge an hour?
I wouldn't even charge an hour. I would charge like maybe $30, and I would do the entire event.
Dude, that's just not worth it to me. It'll be cheaper than me buying the packs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Pisces, hook me up, bro. I'll Apple Pay your ass for fucking $30.
First serve,
30
No, that's true.
There you go, dude.
Hey, this might be a business opportunity because I wouldn't be past it. I wouldn't put it past people that they would pay you for do that.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
If I had a
stream
way
it too.
to be able to play on other people's accounts,
Yeah, they
Definitely.
would have to. You would have to have some type of trust agreement because they would have to disclose
Yeah.
that account information so that you
Pisces
can
has
access.
his own lawyer and everything, business cards and shit. That'd be tight.
Like, I kind of want this event, but I don't really want to grind this shit. Pisces, what's up, bro?
Yeah, that's a good one, dude. That's a good
I'm
one.
that guy. I would have been like, I don't want to do this shit.
Yeah, it's something I thought of, but
Yeah, it'd be tough to do. Somebody's got to have that trust, you know what I'm saying? Because,
Oh,
like,
that's true. That's harsh, man.
yeah. Well,
Luke.
here's the thing. I obviously don't like touching other people's stuff, so I wouldn't get rid of anything unless they wanted me to.
no, I hear that.
You know.
Oh
The
yeah,
only
if you
thing
are
I would
grinding, how
use-
would you deal with it? You know, like how would you know it to be able to fuse away and shit?
I would get rid of nothing but 1 stars and 2 stars. That's
Yeah,
it.
there you go.
You know, I wouldn't touch 3 stars unless they wanted me to level up a relic or something. Because that's the thing. If I am going to grind battles, I want specific relics selected so I can just forge them out.
Yeah. Headbanger.
Yeah, I think we talked about that. You know,
Probably.
because how I have relics selected different than you do.
Yeah.
Because you have the ones selected that you're going to get rid of. I
Mhm.
select the ones that I'm going to forge up.
Yes, yeah, because what I do is that, like, well, alphabetically, I just go to the Titan that's all the way in the top, and I think it's Achilles right now. And it's like a level 31 that I just have, so I'll the 3 relics that I'm focusing on, I'll put on him and bookmark all the ones that I don't need. So then my go-to is like, okay, I got Achilles with these 3 relics. I focus on those 3, max those 3, and then put 3 more, and just keep rotating that. And that's how I've been able to keep track of what I'm, upgrading and stuff like that too. So, but
Discord decided to cut me out of the call.
oh, the hell,
It's okay. I fixed it.
right on. Headbanger saying that you're the only crazy person to do that much in one season.
I could have
More
hit
ambitious.
9K.
How about that?
I could have hit 9K. I was like 4,000 or 6,000 gems short. So
Jeez.
there is just if I had that gems, I would have done the battles.
Yeah, dude. But I think there was. Man, dude, you should be a game tester for this fucking game, dude. The
Dude,
amount of battles you do. I
here's
mean,
the
you've
best
studied
part.
maps and everything, bro. What best methods
Oh, yeah.
and stuff.
When you're raiding with the Titan, what relics do you need? You know, what troops do you want to use? What spells? How can you do it faster? Which maps are better? You know, and best thing is if you do get a ping-pong partner, your job is to find out 3 specific lands that they have that are your favorite and just raid those.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they keep opening, you can keep raiding the good ones that go faster.
There you go. And
Yeah,
this
'cause
is the
there's-
worst map in
there's
the
a-
game right now. It'll pop up in the screen, but it's the worst
Which one?
one. This thing is like
Oh.
miles long.
And I think, yeah, it's only the worst unless you had a summoner.
Yeah, and I don't. Should have been using. Wait.
Or if you
Why wasn't
had
I using-
multiple spells.
Oh yeah, I was using Osiris, but I switched over because I was gonna hit higher BP.
You were trying to hit larger land or
Yeah.
lands.
I'm not doing that right now. What the fuck? Nope. Let's deal with it. Oh, you know what? I don't want to deal with it. Okay, this is better.
I don't get why the devs decided to go with larger maps as opposed to just changing the format of like what we're seeing, you know.
Completely agree.
Now,
Now-
I thought it had to do with like the larger troops, like the corrupted,
yeah.
but it has no really effect on it, you know.
Yeah,
Other than
no,
being
I never got that either. Honestly, and I was like, well, I mean, if you got a larger map, you're gonna be putting more in there, but But even if it's undefended, you still only have up to what, like 5 troops in there, and they're like on the other side of the fucking map, you know?
Yeah, it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It's just like, dude, why?
I know how much people hate the Spearman Goldmine map.
Yeah, they all sucked. Especially when you're trying to grind with Beowulf, and it doesn't use the corrupted troops unless you lose troops. And if you're grinding on a PP lens, you're not gonna get any of that. So it ends up taking a lot longer than you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I maxed my Beowulf in 70 battles, so.
Dude, I think the next meta is gonna be where you can summon those corrupted troops. They were just using this as a way to kind of like gateway to that next meta. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, now here's been the speculation. 1, we're either gonna get the ability to summon corrupted troops. 2, they're gonna bring back summoners, but make them on par, you know, or slightly better, not like freaking OP. And depending on either way they go, one set of 5-star relics are going to be kind of useless, because
so?
the ambers they have a slot for troops that are called into battle, depending on which ambers, and the gold have the summoning slot. So to a certain point, some 5-star relics are just going to be destroyed.
I got
not used.
the Amber of Rostan, and it says on allied death, -3% all elemental resist.
I'm sure there's an amber, isn't there? That something about called. I don't know. I'll look it up.
I just got the one, so I couldn't tell you unless I brought it up.
I remember having a talk with I think Vintage, and that's why we were talking about that.
For my Rostan build, I got this first god with a Norse one.
How many staff of iron do you have?
Staff
Out of
of
curiosity.
me?
Yeah,
Jeez, which one is that one?
that's the angry stick.
Oh, I just got one, dude, and that's on Zabala.
Nice. Yeah, I've heard of a Rostan defense that has an angry stick. It's a very specific build, but it's apparently one of the toughest to attack or something. It's actually interesting. I think it's the toughest specifically if you try to use the Zababa, just because the rage increases their damage output.
My Zababa is P10, man. It isn't like if I put the right relics that I need to, I get the like 40 fucking lightning spells on top of what else I add to it. So I got the Norse shield on mine. I got the juice relic, elemental grass, and the warrior's ring, and the tooth, and Babushka's trinket, and it holds up pretty well. I don't have that staff of iron on that.
Yeah. I have a chat that put this specific build that this person goes, they had trouble beating it for once, you know, and when they put it on their defense, people actually had trouble beating their defense. So I don't know. It's an interesting thing. Might have to toss it around and see if people if it gets tougher or not.
Good to know.
I'm missing some of the relics, so there's no point in me using it.
Yeah, I mean, the builds I've seen, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I don't have the angry stick.
You don't have not one? Wow.
No, I don't have one.
I don't even remember what event that came in. Was that a solo event a while back? I know it came
They came in a lot of different events. There's like 3 events, I think, and one of them was a finish plus.
Yeah, I couldn't get myself to do that for Finish Plus. Unless you throw in a 5-star, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. The only Finish Plus I did was the Staff of Poison.
Yeah, I finished that one, but I only did it because like the amount of DGs they were throwing in, I was like, dude, I can't fucking turn this one down.
Hey man, it was 20,050 souls. I'm obviously finishing that. You know, get a free 5-star experience bottle. Like heck yes.
Yeah. Right now, I'm trying to complete the Norse collection, and I'm missing the Bow of Gods and Axes of War. And I got duplicates of, I got triples of the Trickster's Blade, 2 of the Asgardian relics, the Asgardian Blade. I got 1 Guardian one.
The Spheronox skull.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're all maxed. I think the last Finish Plus I did was the Divine Touch, which I didn't have.
Yeah. The thing I hated
Did Churro fall
was
asleep?
I don't know. I think his Discord cut off, or his mic mute. Churro, are you alright?
When I pulled that fucking 3rd Trickster's Blade, I wanted to throw my phone at the wall. I couldn't believe I got a 3rd one.
Now, did you pull them in a row? Out of curiosity?
It wasn't in a row. It's just like I don't even remember how I got the first one, but I did a couple pulls in the Norse and I got like 2.
Churro, speak.
I think he fell asleep.
No. I think his mic did something and he can't speak or something. It's happened before.
All right.
I'll message in chat real quick. Yep, he said his mic went out. As I thought. Yeah, for me, I pulled 2 Trickster's Blades during the 500 Divine pull when that used to be around. So I'm super freaking risky when I'm pulling a Norse relic.
Guardian Blades.
There
I was
you
like,
go.
dude, I'm not gonna take a chance of getting another duplicate. And I got that Amber Raw stand, which is pretty nice. Probably one of the better ones, I think.
Yeah, for me, the difference is I always feel like I have better luck after I do like a grinding in an event, because I grinded the Rostam event, I pulled a new relic. I grinded the Vixie event, I pulled that new relic, which was the Divine Touch for that Titan. I was like, oh, that works,
Nice.
So when I grinded out this Finish Plus for Staff of Poison, I was like, okay, I'm gonna pull the relic, and the first thing I was like, okay, these are 3 relics I want: Bow of the Gods, Axes of War, and Spheronox skull. So I was like, okay, those are the ones I want. I clicked and I got Axes of War, and I was like, what? Like, that's awesome. And it made raiding with Mahaha the next week so much easier.
Dude, I thought there was like a correlation to like whatever the event is. Like we got Berserk, got Osiris or whatever, Berserker. And I was like, no, that's probably bullshit, because when I pulled the 2 Asgardians, it was a Infiltrator event. And then when I pulled the last time I pulled the DG pull, it was during the Infiltrator event that we just had last week with Tengu.
Yeah.
And
I've heard that stuff happens during fusion events where it's a specific paying class, not like a solo event kind of thing.
Right on.
So I think that's the only thing I would consider if you wish to test that again. But because some people do just get a little bit luckier with that, but I don't know. That's some speculation that people do.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get it right, sometimes it doesn't.
I think I'm like kind of in the same boat as ZALON. Like a lot of the relics I've gotten were like infiltrator relics. Like I got like 4 of the original like infiltrator relics. Now I've got 3 of the Norse relics.
Are you talking about like them getting like your accounts getting not purposely, but they're more prone to a certain class?
Yeah.
See, for me, I originally obviously pulled 2 Trickster's Blades. Then when I did a Divine pull, I've got a Night Whisperer. And then I got a Dragon Slayer. And then another Dragon Slayer. And I was like, oh, for goodness sake, give me something new. And then I grinded the Rostam event. I got the Divine Touch. I was like, okay, that works. You know, and then when I did the Vixie event, I got the shoot, can't think of what it's called. Whatever the Ranger one is.
The Stormbringer.
And it was like, what?
The Stormbringer?
Stormbringer. Yeah.
Fuck.
I got that. So I was like, okay, you know, I just have this weird feeling that whenever I grind events, I just have better luck. What are you doing?
Fighting Necrosa. There you go.
Yeah. Did you win?
Not yet. I'm still stuck. Oh, that's a corrupted. Dude, see, that's what the fuck is happening with my game. The corrupted never do anything, bro. They just sit there. Every single class.
Are you sure it's not targeting a dead troop?
Nah, dude. Oh, maybe you're right. I didn't know about that. Maybe it is.
You didn't know they target dead troops?
No, why the fuck would they do that?
Because now I don't know why, but recently
Oh my god, that sped everything up so much better, faster. Jesus.
Yeah, your units will start targeting dead troops. Well, technically they kill the troop and then their target thing just doesn't switch.
Oh, that's what. So you just got to do a little bit more micromanaging.
Yeah, you just have to make sure that the troop is not targeting a dead one.
Making sure. Okay. That's good
Yeah,
to know.
it happens often. Especially when you're stealing a ton of lands, you know, using Zabava, and they're like, oh, all our Storm Maidens just killed this Goliath. We're just going to stand there and do nothing.
Yeah,
it happens.
All that. 2, 3.
It's like you're on attack, target, you know.
Yeah. Dude,
Kill the next one.
Wow, it's good how good this happened. So, I think that's the issue that I was having with Bahaha though too, because they would spawn and the corrupted imps just wouldn't do anything, dude.
Yeah, maybe they just weren't targeting because they already killed a unit.
Okay. Well.
It's always something to remember.
Yeah, that is an important one though. I really want to keep my eye out on. Dude, Rossam's hella sick, dude.
Hella easy to use, yeah.
Yeah. Start capturing some fucking lands. I need some BP, bruh.
Just strip somebody, start a war.
I can't. I got a bunch of new people in my alliance. They're all like level 10s and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, so we were down in gold, bro. Like second week of this month, and we were just like recruiting and stuff, and fucking we were down in gold. We went down with 24 players, and we got up to 33. All new people, like brand new to the game. And I was like, wait, what the hell? This is weird. Like I didn't think people were downloading the game still, but then we were out there. We managed to take first. You know, it's gold, whatever. But we picked up some new talent, and then unfortunately we lost 2 of them. because they just stopped playing the game. I guess they didn't log in for like 14 days or some shit. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna be keeping people that aren't gonna be logging in. So there went that. But then we went to what is it after? Is it platinum after gold,
Platinum.
right?
Yeah.
Platinum, and then we got one more person. But there's like, dude, there's a lot of people out there in those leagues, bro, looking for places. And
Yeah, then you got House who drops down to bully people.
yeah, true. There you go. So
Oops, I kicked something.
oh, House, that cracks me up too.
Yeah, so pretty much when he started raiding me that one week, I literally just kept my bubble. I would open up, and before he finishes bubbling me, I already used all my 30 portal stones.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, so he would bubble me, and I wouldn't even have to open up again.
Oh, that
3
makes
hours
sense.
later, I would open up and raid him. I can't beat his garrison. I got close, but I couldn't beat it.
Who do you have in his garrison?
Rostam.
Oh wow.
Well, at the time, I barely ever beaten a Rostam defense, so
But
You
I
said,
didn't have much practice.
sure, you said your team is in Gold League.
say that again?
You said your team is in Gold League?
No. We're
Oh.
I think we're in elite right now. And then we'll be back in Masters. Back in Champions.
What's your guys' min?
VP 2 mil,
2 million?
and then Souls is 2K.
And a lot of the guys meeting those requirements?
Most of them, yeah, most of them. I think the bottom 3 or 4 they're new, so
Yeah, a lot of guys don't farm VP down there. Like, people aren't hitting VP lines, right?
no, dude, not really, bro. Like I mean, unless I
He comes across
took
these
4 or
like
5.
30k VP lands down.
Oh
there.
yeah, dude. I mean, I can show you I'll show you a couple battles. If you watch in the stream, it'll show up in a couple little seconds afterwards. But dude, there's a whole like alliance, like, and they're probably like rank 17, bro, and they're all got like 30k VP lands. It's ridiculous. And no one's sitting on taking them.
I have my mini with PROMETHEO's team, and it's a million VP, and I think like 2k souls, some shit like that.
Nice.
Is that now Phoenix's team?
Is it? I don't know. I thought it was PROMETHEO's team. They merged with the AE Lions is the team.
Yeah. They gave Phoenix the crown. Prometheo didn't want it anymore.
Damn, look at that.
She blowing up.
She is.
Yeah, I
Hey,
mean-
she's about to, bro. Just wait.
Yeah, I have my mini over there right now.
Nice,
If you
dude.
want, I can always send my mini by your ways.
Yeah, bro. That'd be
people
tight,
aren't-
man.
I can
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
help that.
I mean, there's activity. I just think that right now with this is just a project that we want that because we were so pretty much what happened with the main alliance Astig, a bunch of people left right around. Shoot, when was this? I want to say
Hachiman.
I think Hachiman. I think a little bit right towards where Zabava came out. A lot of players were just like, dude, I'm we're not trying to do everything all over again. They didn't quit, but they just were just a little burnt out from the constant changes. So a lot of the alliances were all left with like 10 missing, 5 missing, 20 missing. So we started having to merge shells, and because this Steve family brand has been in the game, dude, since launch, since beta, and so a lot of people were just getting burnt out.
I'm pretty familiar with that team.
Yeah.
There's one dude I go back and forth with. I think it's like his name is Singunga, and he has like a / or some shit.
Oh, right on.
Last time me and him went back and forth for a little bit.
That's
And
right.
it light sleep for him, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I remember somebody in ST. I don't remember which team it was, but it was the one that usually goes for VP.
Oh,
I
LOD,
remember
yeah.
the one. Yeah, I remember the one person stole my brand new non-bonus VP ping pong land, and then I stripped and garrison raided them.
They probably didn't like that.
Dude, I left the nasty message to that person, and then I messaged the leader telling what I did.
Pisces. But
Hey, I mean, there was
too
no
funny.
hard feelings.
All right, there you go. But what I was trying to get at was with the so we were down there recruiting and stuff and just building up a team. First time being a crown for a shell and stuff, which is fun. But it takes a while. I didn't think it would take this long to really build a rhythm, you know, and it's interesting, bro, trying to coordinate everybody when you're constantly typing and shit. So
Yeah. Back in the day, I tried to be a leader. I didn't have the guts to kick people.
oh, I kick people
I
too
didn't-
much sometimes.
I don't like kicking people, so I just didn't do it. I pretty much gave up.
Yeah, it's hard.
There weren't enough people joining to make it worth it. So
Yeah, I think for me the number one thing though, is like I don't want what's it called, a moocher in the team, you know. And we've had we've had an experience where one time, I don't remember the Titan that we were going for, but we had a guy that waited literally, or I don't remember, a player, guy or gal, I don't know, waited till like the last maybe 3 or 4 hours before the event ended just to hit like a really insignificant amount of souls, and then ended up taking 4K gems and was pretty much inactive for like the next couple of days. But this team, Steve, we were pretty new, so we weren't like, and this player didn't do it one time, did it many times. But I was just getting tired because I'm like, dude, I'm putting in the work and trying to make sure I do issues right now.
Who's this?
There we go. I think this is back. All right, cool. For sure. For sure. What up, OJ? How you doing, bud?
Oh, I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, man. Staying up late.
I didn't think you'd be on still.
Oh no, yeah, no. I ended up getting back on because I got home pretty late, and I was like, you know what? Everyone was already asleep, so I was like,
and then he misplaced the cord. He's like, "Oh, I don't think I can," and it's like, "Oh, never mind, I found it."
Yeah, I was about to lose it, dude, because it was the one cable that connects my device to the computer, so I can actually show you guys my thing, my freaking the stream itself. I was like, fuck, I must have left it at my desk over there at work. That's where I was streaming from today. But no, I had it right where I left it last.
Yeah, then you got me who, just streams on the phone.
Yeah, I gotta get that done just to have as a backup, just in case I do that again. So.
We got Headbanger in here. What up?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's up, Headbanger? How you doing, bud?
Good, mate. Good. Pisces. I just did 20 battles, mate. Woo.
Makes. Hey, feel free at the end of the season to hit rank 2 and rank 5.
Oh, yeah, mate. They got no lands, so I can only do garrisons, but I'm trying to do this event, so garrisons are out of the mix for me.
Yeah, for now they're being dead. I guess most of them are sleeping, so we'll see what happens. We'll see if they retaliate or not.
Yeah, you guys went to work on them, huh?
Dude, freaking stripped rank 2 first because they weren't very active. Then we stripped rank 5. Yup. That's what rank 2 gets for entering our war.
Damn. Oh, that's some coordinating right there.
Yeah. We were originally we were gonna start stripping rank 5 earlier in the day, and then we noticed it wasn't getting done very well. And here, rank 2 and rank 5 were stripping our ally, so we're like, okay, we can wait. So we waited, like so many hours later, and they weren't very active, so we stripped them all.
Simple solutions, huh?
Hey, it's tactics when you go to war.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's not honorable, it's not fair, it's tactics, and it's pure out war.
There you
It's
go.
either win or lose, that's really what matters.
Sounds like the league I'm in.
Which league is that?
Well, we dropped down to elite, but there's like 3 or 4 decent teams, and we're beating on rank 1. And then rank 5 was helping us beat on rank 1, then rank 5 started beating on us, so it's been kind of just to kill them all week.
Jeez,
What rank
man,
are you-
been stressing out or
guys?
what?
I got an echo on somebody.
Uh-oh. Is it me?
I don't know, some background feedback. I don't know.
Oh shit, that might be my music. Hang on.
No, right on. But, BMC, what's up, man? Waking up already, bud?
Does that fix it?
No, I still
I
hear
didn't, I didn't hear your music in the first place.
Yeah.
No, I just hear like an echo in the back.
Oh. Let's see.
Make sure it's not me.
Maybe it is me. Hold on. I'm checking my old... I think my mic's all busted up. Oh, I think it is me, dude.
Were you still getting it?
No, I'm good right now. It was me because I had YouTube in the background and Discord too.
Oh, okay. Because for some reason, sometimes, now this happened once, so it confused the crap out of me. I only had Discord open, and I somehow was causing an echo, which was crazy. I didn't know how it happened.
You sure you weren't talking while you're in the toilet?
No,
That could
I
give it
was
a go.
grinding.
I was just talking right into it. There you go. Headbanger, where you at with the event, man? Are you sitting down on this one?
No, I'm gonna do it.
Nice.
Yeah, just get a bit of food for Rostam, and maybe just use the relics to forge some others. So I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably finish it, and then just get rid of everything.
What's your prestige level for your roster? I'm just curious.
Rostam is at 7 at the moment,
That's good.
or is it 8? 8 or 7, I think he is. So but yeah, Sabava still beats him, so I'm sure they've got their prestige up to about 10 just to be able to beat him.
So I know a bunch of people with Prestige 7s of ours can do it too. Just 10
okay.
makes it much easier and faster.
It's those lightning spells that make the difference, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I got mine to
those man's
Prestige
ridiculous.
7. I'm not going higher.
But it's
I
like,
might have
it's
to
like,
push it to 10.
yeah, dude. I would love to see a P. I'd love to have a P10 anything at this point, man. But Woods, you were saying something about 40 lightnings or something like that with Zababa. You have 40 of those things, or what?
Yeah, without changing to like spell relics, I'm getting 40 right off the bat. The problem is you can't control it, so I've beaten Rostans without having to change my relics so that I have the lightning spells.
Damn.
But if it doesn't work perfectly, you're gonna lose. Does that
Churro,
make-
you're gonna lose that, man.
Yeah, so like if it doesn't land perfectly, I'm not gonna beat the Rostan. So you
Churro,
gotta
If your Rostam still has aura, get it over there.
Yeah, I just did.
Hurry.
So I've been a couple where I didn't change like staff of lightning or whatever to give you more spells. I've beaten a couple without having to change out. But that's because everything worked perfectly.
Yeah.
That's nuts, dude.
Now,
Bravo.
it's the prestige skill, how it drops lightning spells on your critical.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's
that's
just like,
why.
Oh, that's what it
That's
is.
why
You're
most
right.
people most people when they do have Zabava high prestige, they wait for the stuff to go off so that once you group it up, you send your Zabava in, those lightning spells just destroy.
exactly. It's harder to do that on lands because all the troops are not out.
There's that, and then there's, if a corrupted horde gets stuck in a wall, it doesn't move.
Oh, fuck. That's annoying.
I hate that.
I had that happen once, and I'm like, dude, I killed all the troops, and I had the corrupted horde just sitting in the corner that I hadn't noticed, and then I lost because I didn't have enough to get myself over.
Yup, I know how it feels. I have such tough times fighting Rostams because I haven't done it very often. But there's always that one time, oh, it's just gonna spawn and be stuck on this wall. And I'm like, great, I definitely lost this time.
Huh. I think I'm gonna add the golden scales to Rostam.
I think one of my biggest things is my lightning spells are 22.
Oh, damn, Pisces, you're still making it happen with that though.
Hmm?
You're still making.
Oh yeah,
which is good.
most of my spells aren't very high level. They're around 20 to 21. My rage is going to 23 right now.
There you go.
Yeah, so I fight with not fully powered rage spells. It's a lot of fun.
Damn, talk about a challenge right there for sure. Hey, Wood, so are you max troops and everything?
Yeah, the only thing I'm leveling right now, the Meteor Strike. That's the only thing I gotta max out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
'cause that doesn't have much use.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it
that
would
was lovely.
because you're getting rained on by meteors. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
not-
well,
Clears out
It-
all the
sorry.
I think those relics. I think your media and what's the other one? Fireball, all those sort of relics. Once they're leveled to max, that gives your Ares and Tahans. They do more damage if they're max, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah, because their spells are based off of your spells. So if you
That's-
max your fireballs, it would be max fireballs every time they rain down.
I'm so behind on spells.
Where are you sitting at?
Because
Wood?
no one used them. No one used them
Dude.
before Ares and Tahan.
My free spells are like level 10.
Whoa,
Oh, what?
really?
I don't level. I think my rage is like level 24 and lightning's 25. That's it.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah.
slacking.
Don't worry, there was a large portion of time where people were leveling up and this and that. They weren't using spells, and they end up forgetting to level them. And they're like high 20, like in the 20s. And all of a sudden they're like, oh my gosh, like my spells suck, I gotta level them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm level 20. I'm castle 25 with level 10 free spells. So
No,
level,
That's
I
rough.
love that
Level-
minus
level
duration.
17 archers.
Yeah, no, my
Yeah.
physical troops are pretty low as well. I think my spearmen are 22, archers are 21, and the militia are 23 because I used to use them for Dionysus. So
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
what Dionysus
that-
did for a lot of people. Made it worth leveling them up, you know?
Yeah.
My militia are 18. My grenadiers are 18. Spearmen, archers, and Goliaths are 20. Panthers 21. Horde is 23. Imperial's 22. Stormaine's 22, but currently going to 23.
Nice. I just
was
got
at-
my.
I didn't move to the next level until everything was maxed.
Yeah, that's probably the way to go, though, just for consistency. You know what
My Imperials were 22 when Mahaha dropped. I ended up gemming them to 25.
I mean?
No.
Did you see a
Gemming
different?
them?
Yeah,
Wow.
dude. I was just telling him that I was struggling with Mahaha and the Imperials because 22 was just not making it. Was just not cutting it for him.
Yeah, it's
I
a big
agree.
jump.
To be honest, been playing this game for a long time, and there was a point where it made no sense to max out to 1125 because I can beat a level 25 troop like at 22, 23, or whatever it was, and I sat
Mhm.
kind of like at that level for the longest time until like a lot of the changes made in the game where you had to be max now.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's part of the problem that I get is there's times where I could have beaten something if I would have had 1 or 2 level higher troop. So if I fight on equal plane, I can win. But fighting uphill doesn't always work.
Yeah, and it also
do
doesn't
is
always
jam it out.
reward. You're saying?
OG,
Get
what
those
did you
gems
say?
going.
Well, being free to play and only Castle 23, there's only so much I can do.
Yeah, it's true.
Do you
Just
guys
trying to
have,
upgrade all my buildings.
all of you guys have Rosnan on defense?
Yep.
I
Yeah.
did.
Yep.
I switched over to eating Gura. We can get a bunch of greens with her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Really?
gone to that because people struggle using Zavala with that Titan.
Mm-hmm.
But I have that on Defender.
Yeah. I mean,
It's always funny watching people use the wrong Titan to attack.
Yeah, I beat a Prestige 10 Irigara, and that's kind of put me sort of. Yeah, I won't bother getting her any higher. Because I mean, if you can beat a level 10 Prestige 10, then there's not
What
much
Titan
weight
do you
behind
use?
her. I used Mahaha, and he was only Prestige 7. So,
Yo, same here.
Yeah.
so I'm not really sort of going to put too much investment into her because I think Rostam, if you get a good build and you can get him up quite high, then he's probably the best defender because he's the only one that I sort of struggle to beat, where the others I can kind of knock them off.
For the first time was I think yesterday I struggled to beat Evixia, and I was frozen the whole goddamn time.
dude,
But-
yeah, dude, yeah.
Did you use a
Isn't that
Zavava?
intense?
That shit
Yeah.
is
I don't-
crazy.
I don't understand the mechanics because it just kept dropping, and I was frozen the whole goddamn time.
Okay, so the new reskilled Vixia, I think it goes up to 15 troops. I don't remember entirely. When a troop dies, it casts 2 free spells. So if you kill multiple troops, multiple free spells will be dropped.
Oh, that's
And they do stack, by the way.
Wait, what do you mean they
That's
They
an
stack?
do
annoying
stack.
battle.
It's pretty crazy. Like
If
the
you
whole
place
fucking
2 free spells on, you get the full duration.
Damn.
You get frozen for like 2 minutes.
Yeah. This is now if you're going to attack a new reskilled Vixia, the skill is if you take multiple troops in, you spread them out, the freezes will target the troops first. As long as you don't kill enough troops that they freeze all the troops and don't unfreeze yet, your Zavala will go with unfrozen.
So
So if you just keep all the free spells hitting the troops instead, you can actually keep Zavala attacking everything.
yeah,
Damn.
this one It was like P4, and that was the first time I've ever struggled with it. I lost with Tarhuns and Zababa, because I was fucking stuck the whole time. I had to use Mahaha, and I finally beat it. It was the strangest thing.
That's wild, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a good sign, though, dude. At least you know that you got to use some tactical approach to be able to take.
Well, that's it. You don't want to just beat every garrison that easily. You want a bit of a challenge.
Exactly.
Otherwise, it gets too boring, and you'll just stop hitting them, and you concentrate on doing other stuff. So I mean, like, look at Hachi. Hachi was like the bane of everyone's. Trying to get him down, and it was good. It was like a challenge, but yeah, if you don't have a challenge, then you don't bother trying to do it. So
yeah. You know what? Talk about Vixie. Is this a new one? I'm gonna hit this one. See if it has all those free spells on it. I don't think it does actually.
If it's reskilled, it does.
yeah, the new one. And then you got to deal with those damn archers as well. Got those frost archers while you're frozen. You got them hitting you.
I regret not getting Vixia after seeing those skills.
Dude, I joined ERU, got a level 50. Totally worth it.
Yeah, not bad.
Dude, they didn't even ask for finish.
Whoa, that
It was
looks
awesome.
hella tight, dude. Those fucking arrows. Damn, I thought I was tripping
Oh yeah,
out.
it's hella awesome until you have to raid with it.
Look, they're all
Then
frozen,
they're freaking
dude.
annoying.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Look how easy they take out those horde.
Well, he's not attacking with full elemental resist. So.
Yeah, that's a pretty.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what
once
level
the
Vixie
crop
is that
drop-
one?
This is
Is that a
Prestige
60?
1.
Prestige
Yeah, look at
1?
this. They're just frozen the whole time, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to check this out.
Yep. I believe it's I want to say skill either 3 or 5 on Vixia that it does this.
Look at that. Wait, you'll see this in the bunch in the middle. They're all just frozen the whole time. That's crazy. Okay, get this guy out of the way. Oh, okay. I got the win for it, but
Hey,
oh shit, was that a
keep
force?
moving.
Dagger's a sacrifice? Was a drop?
Yeah.
What, you didn't know that?
Nah, dude. Oh shit. No, it wasn't. No, it was a 3-star.
No. But yeah, you can get a 4-star.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I got multiple of them before.
Ding, 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 ding. Let's see, what's this one? I'll hit this one. Just rating, fuck it. Souls.
Yeah, I have new and old Vixias.
I got the old Vixia. I think it's got like double crit or something on it. But, yeah.
Dude, it's so terrible to raid with.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
So-
The new Vixia is great to raid with until it hits 51. Because at 51 you get the ice archers. And they like to drop in front of your Imperials.
How annoying.
It's a good spot.
It pisses me off because when you're trying to speed raid, oh, guess what? Your ice archers just drop in front and prolong the entire battle.
They're not too bad on a large map though. It's a bit frustrating when you got a small map, but on a larger map it's not too bad because the Imperials can get to the enemy troops before they get to the ice ranges.
Yeah. It's small maps where troops are right there, and all of a sudden, you know, you start the battle and they're already almost at your troops, and the ice archer just spawn.
Yeah. Well, that's what Totec does when you prestige him. He gives you.
Yeah, those grenadiers. Yeah.
Yeah, and they drop in the front too, and it's like, well, what's the point of that? You know, it's
Oh, that's interesting.
you're putting your range units right in front where the
Yeah.
get attacked first. It just doesn't make any sense.
Stop trying to be a Tarhoon's wannabe.
But that's good for assault because you got 6 troops you go into when you're playing assault, because you're taking 3 Imperials, and then you have 3 Grenadiers drop, and then bang, you're sorted. Because you got everyone goes Sekhmet, but I think the Skellies are just too slow.
Yeah.
And for assault, you need quick battles. You need to get it done quickly because you've only got 3 minutes per battle or something.
Like that, yeah.
So
Well,
you can't use Skellies because Skellies take too long to get around the map.
Yeah.
So
well, with-
so if you use
Totec, you can
Totec,
spawn over 15 troops just, you know, Totec.
Yeah.
And I was told to put all damage relics because really you just want those Imperials to
Yep.
just kill quickly.
that's it. Yep, all damage, just kill. That's it. Yeah. So, I think GODAN was always saying that Totec, he was sick of trying to manage his Imperials, but you don't really have to manage them. They just drop and then they just run off and start hitting things.
Well,
so
there's times where those Imperials will try to go after something on the other side of the map instead of fighting what's right there.
oh,
Yeah.
really? I haven't seen that.
I've dealt with that where it's like, oh, we're gonna go to the other side of the map. It's like, no, turn around. They're right there. Because if they kill everything on their side first, and anything on the other side's alive, it'll target that side.
Yeah, so that's why it's good to have all your damage up, because you don't have that problem, because they'll just kill them as they appear, and then you just move on.
So towards
you
the
don't-
end,
yeah,
it
you don't-
just becomes easy. You can just sit there, but you know, getting to like the last minute to 30 seconds, where all that stuff starts spawning, you know, it's a bit of a micromanage.
Yeah, well, hopefully you're planning on not letting the timer run out. You're trying to get the battles done
Well, yeah,
before it's finished. So, no, I think Totec's great for that, and Conquest as well. You know, because
Conquest
the
is
Skellies,
definitely, for sure.
yeah,
I
the
can
Skellies are just so slow. You hit one and to attack, and they just sort of meet. They're like what's the other unit that's really slow? The Spearmen. Spearmen take forever. Like, you know that map where you have a couple of troops on the side, and then you got like right up the middle, you've got like your Grenadiers and a few something or other, and then you got like a Grenadier up in the corner. If you know that map.
Grenadier in the corner.
I'm pretty.
Oh, it's
sure
like
I
pretty.
know.
It's like
So-
with, you say with Spearman too.
I'm just saying, just generally with that, with Spearmen, when you're trying to get them up to the top bit, they just take forever. They're like, your Titan will go up the middle, and then a couple of Spearmen will go off to the side, and then if you get one to go up to the Grenadier on the right-hand side, he's right up the top, and there's kind of like two sort of like mountains or something on either side, and the passage goes up the middle. If you remember, if you know the map I'm talking about.
Yep.
And the Spearmen. By the time the Spearmen get to that Grenadier that's on the right side, right at the back, by the time they get to that, the Titan's gone through the whole middle bit and cleaned them all out. So that's how slow it takes them to like sort of move up towards there. And that's what the Skellies are like. You're just sort of waiting too long for them to get to where you want to hit them.
Ooh, what if
For-
that Necromancer
for
Titan
Conquest,
speeds him up?
yeah, for Conquest, Achilles with militia and archers is one of the best setups. because those
Yeah, that works
militia
good.
get across, and those archers deal with any of those stupid sticky skeletons.
Mm,
Because
True.
they'll just
I'm just looking.
plow through everything.
Mahaha's gonna slay Assault.
Dude. Yeah.
Those Imperials are faster.
yeah.
Not as fast as militia, but yeah, I'm willing to test it out because obviously I like the time stuff. So
They're not as fast, but they're more tankier. They're like, because Imperials, when they first came into the game, they were used for defense as well as attack, whereas other units didn't have that ability. Like spearmen were defense. You know, you got Panthers that are attack. Horde, I guess.
Horde came out as both. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not as strong as what the Imperials are. I mean, it changed it all when they came out, because then they changed everything else, but they didn't do anything with the Imperials. But now that they've done the final reskill of the Imperials, they're a little bit more, you know, a little bit more usable now than what they used to be.
Yeah, I used them for an entire week for 8,500 battles.
Yeah, well, see, my first Titan was my first 4-star Titan was Daedalus. So pretty much
nice.
most of the game I was trying to level him up, so I was using the Imperials a lot, and that's where I was using the freeze spell as well to like sort of freeze the Titan so that Daedalus could like knock him off, and then just use the troops to like sort of blow the enemy up so that Daedalus can just take him out that way. So yeah, so he was a good Titan. I got all damage for the skills, all Imperial damage. So yeah, that helped out a lot.
Damn, yeah, that's a lot of damage, dude, for that time.
Yeah, like what was it? I think there was like three or two skills for the Imperials, and and 2 of them were damage, and maybe the other one was armor piercing. I don't know, I can't remember now, because I put him in the Hachi because I had a couple. So yeah, I put the level 60 in the Hachi and got him up to 60. So yeah,
I remember fusing away my first 4-star into a 3-star Titan.
oh, I did that with Ares. I had Ares up to 58 and fused him into a what is it, Logu, or what's the poison 3-star archer?
Yeah,
whatever she
Logu.
is. Yeah, and I was really tired, and I hadn't been on the game for all day, so I thought, oh shit, I better not go to bed. I better, get some battles up my sleeve. And yeah, and then I was like getting rid of all my Titans out of my treasure room, and just accidentally put him on the thing and fused him away. Just,
I would have snapped my phone in half.
it was a
I would have
nightmare.
been so mad.
Did you message support and get it back, or?
Well, no. If they're gonna give it back, then they would have just given me a 1-star. So, and I already had a 1-star from the event, because I got 2. So I just thought, nah, bugger it, I'm not even gonna bother. And I haven't even touched the second one. It's still level 1. So I've just been using the DS Titans. So yeah, it hasn't really bothered me too much. But yeah, it was annoying when I realised what I'd done. It's like, oh my god.
See, today I had a scare with the relic bust of Zeus. I at first thought I accidentally clicked something and got rid of it. I was like, what? So I sold a relic just to make sure, and realized I didn't sell it. So I was like, oh, it just up and disappeared. I messaged support. I was like, yo, what's going on? And I explained everything. And I'm just, as I'm changing relics for a different Titan, and I see it, I was like, what? And here, it changed the name. Like, completely crazy. TXT underscore.
I think it's across the board for everyone.
Dude, it gave me a little scare because it's my only bust of Zeus. and it's a very valuable relic for me because I don't have all the good relics. So with Zabava and lightning spells, it's one of the most important ones to fight Rostams.
Yeah. Well, that's like what Churro was saying about that storm of Kimbaya or whatever it is. Because when I got that and I went, oh yes, I got that, so I'll level it up, and I couldn't find it. I'm going, no, because it was like in the blog it said Kimbala of the Storm or something like that.
Yeah.
So I was looking in K and it wasn't there, and I've gone, oh my god, what the hell? I'm pretty sure I had that relic. And then
how they swapped it.
Yeah, and so then it was in S, not K, because it was Storm of Kambalia or something.
Yeah.
It was like, what the hell are they doing? You know?
Yeah.
It's
It's
crazy.
like, how could you not just use the same wording?
Yeah, I know. It's weird how it happens. But I lost my warrior ring. I got my warrior ring and I leveled it up to 10, and I used it a couple of times, but then I went to use it on a Titan, and when I went to look for it, it wasn't there. And I went, no. Yeah. So I messaged support about that one because I can't get another one of those because it's a Pantheon relic.
Yeah.
And I messaged them and I said, oh look, I've done the Pantheon. I had the warrior ring, but now it's not in my relics, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. And then I waited like a week, and then they messaged me back, and they said, "Oh, we looked at all of your, we looked at it all. You haven't sold it, or you hadn't forged it into anything." So they gave me a free one, but it's level 1, so now I've got to get it back up to 10 again. So
It's fucking annoying.
Man, you got bad luck.
yeah, oh well, yeah. I was just 2020. That's what I put it down to.
We had a guy for the Ian Guru event. He got the Titan, and within 5 minutes, he accidentally took it off.
Oh,
Wow.
He was freaking out. He's like, I'm gonna quit playing the game. Like, dude, you gotta message support.
did he get one?
Yeah, he ended up getting one back.
Oh, okay, well that's not too bad.
Jeez.
I feel for these players with the Hachi event though, because I mean, that was an event that people wanted to get Hachi because it's in the Pantheon and they missed him the first time. And then, you know, for a certain Titan that people really want, and they, you know, they just ballsed up the whole event and everything. And a lot of people were going to quit because of that, and I felt for them because I think that's fair enough, you know. I mean, they put on an event, and all these people like go into an event team so that they can get this one particular Titan, and then they screw it up by, you know, they don't even.
People on that subject.
What's that?
So don't get people on that subject again.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just, you know, I mean, it's just that it's the game, you know, it's the importance of people needing stuff to be able to advance and get other stuff. And then they massively stuff up the event the way they did, and then nothing, a free gift for the next event, which was, what was it, Sagunga or something? That
It
wants
was the
Sagunga.
Staff of Poison finished plus.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, that's not the event that they wanted to play, you know. So they're giving them tokens to do an event that they don't care for because it's not a Titan or anything that, you know, they need. And it's supposed to, you know, it's supposed to make everything okay. Oh, we give you a free gift, but it's like, free gift for what, you know, for an event that you don't want to do.
In a couple weeks, none of this will matter. We'll be in new meta.
Yeah, so Churro, in case you're wondering, I forged my 4-star Kuldan, who had the skill 3 and skill 5 resist physical, so one of them was a waste, into
was that the raid skill?
Duran. No, that was back in the old day.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so it fused it into a Duran, back when the Ranger meta was active.
Damn,
Because
dude.
Duran was major, you know.
But he's only a 3-star. Why would you forge a 4-star into a 3-star?
Because the 4-star had a wasted skill slot, and the 3-star had the ability to take down multiple garrisons with actual ease. Because I
don't
went,
know
I
about
went
that.
on,
I
I
don't
went
know
on
about that
Garrison's
thinking.
output with that.
Headbanger,
Because
how
you
long
can
you been
get-
with the game?
Oh, mate. When did I start playing it? So I finished up on a game that I was playing. I was playing that for about 4 years. So I think I must have started around maybe 2014 or 2015, I guess, somewhere around there.
It came out 2016.
No, it wasn't. Wasn't out. It was out before then. Because see, this is what I can't understand. Because they're going, oh, we're doing our 3rd anniversary or whatever. But I've been playing longer than
Oh, so you
Yeah,
probably
so
was
you played
beta then. Yeah. Yeah, you're playing beta, bro. Because this game is old. Like, this game's, I think, a decade old. And I think it was out in beta
Right.
for like
Well,
2 years or something. But the thing is, it was out in beta, I think in your region, because I've realized that there's a lot of alliances that are like the ones that have been here for like, you know, since global launch. A lot of teams from the Philippines, bro, and apparently there was a lot of beta players out there as well.
Yeah, there was a lot of. Actually, yeah, that is a good point. Because when I first started, there was a lot of Pinoy alliances, which are like Philippines and that sort of thing. So, but you don't see them much now. It's
a lot of them
you see
burned out.
A lot of Russian and that. Yeah, I guess. Hey,
it's a lot of Russian. There's a lot of and there's a lot of Turkish players. But definitely I came across a lot of Filipino players, and Astig is actually the team I'm with is a Filipino-based team and everything. So I was like, what? So I think what was it? I think it was Ferranic. Yeah, it was Ferranic that was telling me about it. He's like, yeah, man, there's a lot of game testing and beta stuff out there for a while. I guess
right.
But you've been there for a while then, bro.
So I've been playing for a while. So, but I don't know. I think it's if you find a game that you like, you stick with it until you don't like it. So that's what happened. I used to play War of Nations, and that was a really good game. But I just got kind of bored with it. I didn't find it sort of like progressing anywhere. Because it's kind of like Command and Conquer, where you have your base and you build up your base, and then you can move. You had like 10 bases all up. So you had your home base, and then you had little bases where you could like train troops and then move them out.
Is that game still active?
I think it is. I think I've still got a few guys that still play it, but I think that because there was different worlds that you play on. So I think I was on World 2 or something, and it went up to about World 30 or something. Whoa. And you had you had different alliances on each world. And I heard a couple of years back they kind of cleaned up all the inactive people that were on the worlds, and then they combined a lot of worlds into others, so they minimized a lot of storage and that sort of thing. And so it was a good game, but I mean, kind of got a bit boring. You couldn't attack the way that we attack. It was more like you send all your troops into another person's base, and you don't actually you just put what units you want and then attack, find out what they've got on the base, and then you could just keep resending troops in to try and knock out all their troops. So it's kind of based that way.
Right on.
It was an okay game, but I think this one's kind of more. It's more fun playing it.
Yeah.
Like you you get to choose what troops you want, what Titan you want to take in with you, and then you can watch the battle and you can actually change it
Exactly.
as the battle's going on. Whereas the other one, it was just
wait
hit,
for it.
and then just wait for the battle, and then you'd find out whether you'd done enough damage to it or whatever. But yeah, it was an alright game, but this one I'm enjoying a bit more.
Nice, dude. Yeah, the thing that I've noticed is that, like, I've been playing DOT for so long and so frequently that I can't really play any other game.
Right.
So, which is kind of frustrating. I actually just started playing the what's it called? The new Star Wars game, or not so new, but the most recent one that I knew about. What was it called again? Jedi or Fallen Order or whatever. And
okay.
And dude, the graphics and everything, the gameplay, but I just can't. I don't function like that, you know, because I'm so used to such quick raids and everything that like having to start from the beginning because I'm like, you know, at a certain difficulty and like having to go back to it. I was just like, nah, dude, I'm gonna go get more souls. I'm all over it. But I just feel like it's a different form of discipline. You know what I mean? But yeah, and then I'm also thinking of what other apps to play. I ended up downloading this one that was launched over a year ago, I think. It was Black Desert Mobile. And there was a lot of hype with it because I guess it was really, really successful either on console or PC. And no joke, dude, the graphics and the gameplay on that app is phenomenal. But it's one of those games where it's like similar to DOT. It's like you gotta be invested, bro, because very RPG open world. You know, you got your character, you level up, you get skills, you get merchandise, you can buy, and I think you can forge, and it reminds me a lot of Skyrim. I don't know if you guys have ever played it, but it's very, very, you know, fantasy open world type of thing. But I just don't have the focus to be able to adapt to another style of game, you know. But,
yeah, true.
Yeah, we'll see. I still every so often like to pop in. Say that again.
DOT is my first phone game and probably my last.
Ah, okay.
I haven't found anything that's even close to this that, you know, I want to invest that much time in.
Yeah, my gaming style's always been like before I did like sort of mobile games, like I used to play a lot of like Warhammer, like Dawn of War and Command and Conquer and those sort of games where you build up. And Dawn of War was good because they release an edition and it has like different races. So you get the new edition, you load it up in your PC, and then you can play with different races, and it just kept you sort of interested that way because, you know, you get the next game and then it have a different race, different maps and stuff, and you just play that. So that's the kind of style game that I sort of got into playing a lot. So Command and Conquer and Dawn of War.
That's cool.
And that's what this got me into because it's kind of similar. Whereas you have your base and you upgrade everything and then you take your trips out and you attack other players. So it's kind of the same sort of thing. So it's, it's probably the closest sort of mobile game that I've played that's kind of similar to those games. So probably why I've got a bit of an appeal for it.
Yeah. The description of games that you are mentioning remind me of also one that I was super into back in high school. Was the Age of Empires 2. I played that one I played that one a lot, bro, on PC, man. That was fun. And that would have been that. I heard that they would remade it or something like that. But I'd like to go back and check that one out again. That was a fun one. Play against the computer and stuff, you know.
Yeah. Hey, did that Star Wars? Did they have a game called Battlegrounds or something like that?
Battlefront.
I played that one. Battlefront.
Battlefront, yeah. And that, I mean, I didn't realize. So I guess the EA, the developer for it, and they made the first one apparently. Well, it was for the original Xbox, I remember, but then they redid it again. the first one, and that was pretty good. And then the second one was released, and it was like pretty disastrous. And and then from there, it apparently had like a huge revolution because you know, they took a step back and then reanalyzed certain things, and they readjusted the in-game currency or something like that, and then the game got completely redone, even after its original release, because it was pretty shitty. Like, the currency was ridiculous. It was just ridiculously expensive to be able to, you know, stay competitive. So nobody was buying the game, and they were just losing hella money. But it's a pretty damn good game from what I've seen. I haven't really made time to play that one, so. But
Cool.
yeah, it's crazy. I think for me, what was the most shocking was realizing how much of a market it is in mobile gaming. You know, like, you can get all these apps for free, dude, but it's all the in-game purchases that's gonna make the difference for you. You know.
Yeah, true.
So,
Yeah.
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 I'm gonna run these portal stones. I think I got about like 7 more battles, and then I'm gonna start wrapping up. But I just want to take the time to thank all you guys. Got Headbanger, Madman, Mr. AK Christian Woods on with us. We got OJ, Pisces, and just hanging out, just chit chatting.
Phoenix always comes on at the end of the live stream.
She always does that to me. She does it on purpose, dude. And they'll show, like, I'll be like, "Oh, thank you guys," and then she'll pop in right before I even hit the period. And then I'm like, okay, I don't want to be a douchebag, so I'll stay on for 5 more minutes. Hey, you're over there with her, huh, Headbanger, at the new team that you guys put together?
No, I'm with
in my server.
Eternals. Yeah, I'm with
okay.
Eternals. So I don't even know whether I call them ERU anymore, because they've kind of changed it now to
AE.
AE. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure. So, yeah. Because I mean, Events Are Us have it, but they have the AE front, so it kind of, the Events Are Us kind of gets lost in the AE. So I think people think we're a different alliance.
Rude. So rude.
I told you. What did I tell you? I was just about to say, thanks everybody for coming on.
Perfect timing.
Nice one, Phoenix.
How are you, Phoenix?
Well, tired. I need to go back to sleep. It's like 4 in the morning.
Yeah, I need to get to sleep. Jeez.
It's 5 in the morning for me.
You night owls.
8 p.m. here.
What time is it over there? 3?
8 p.m.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Anyways, I just teased him. Just dropped in to say hi.
Thank you for the visit.
The support is always welcome.
Exactly.
At least she doesn't fall asleep while she's watching the stream. That's a good thing.
Dude, yeah. I remember one time knocking out,
fall
dude.
asleep on the stream.
Yeah, when was it? I don't know. It was a while ago, but dude, I was exhausted. I think it was the first time I fell asleep on my stream. I think Sangre Hoven was on, and he was opening up and just like giving us all this, you know, really like enlightened, these really pep talks. It was like a really nice discussion, but I was just so exhausted, and I pass out, and I just wake up where the stream was over, or whatever. I don't even know how it stopped, and
I'm almost watching that stream and you were snoring. We were like,
Classic.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, it was ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. But then it was starting to happen a little too frequently, dude. But it was just, dude, it was difficult to keep up with the late night streams, you know, because I was already not sleeping because the baby was only a couple months old, a couple weeks probably at that time. So I was like on 0 sleep pretty much.
Yeah, then you got stuck with Chance.
That fucking Chance, dude. That guy's a character, bro.
Well, I'm gonna call it a night, guys.
Alright.
It's 5 a.m.
Oh yeah, bro. Get some sleep, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna start wrapping up soon. We'll catch you over the weekend, huh?
Huh?
We'll probably see you. We'll catch you on live stream in the weekend or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Right on,
I
man.
got my up in like 2 hours. I guarantee you.
For sure. All right, man. Have a good one, bro.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Absolutely.
Talk to you.
Yep. Nice talking to you.
I don't know how the hell you guys do it.
Do what?
Stay up all hours of the night.
Power of
It's
napping.
only 5 a.m.
9 p.m. I am out.
I've been up since shit. I don't know when I've been up since. Probably 16 hours, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea.
The thing
at
with
this
me is that
point.
this is the only time that it's ever quiet and I can actually do something without being like needed. So, but I have actually kind of adapted to it, dude.
Yeah, I work in hospitality, so you know I can normally get to bed at 2 or 3 and still feel like I've got a couple of hours left up my sleeve.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because
You ever feel-
my body's trained for working nights.
Oh,
Do you ever
really?
feel so wide awake and you're like, oh, I'm fine, and then like a few minutes later, like, oh my gosh, like I'm exhausted.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, for sure,
The
absolutely.
Random flip is just weird.
Yeah, I've had that a couple times. I'll just be like super wired, right? And I'll be like, oh, you know what, dude? I'll just power through it. And then I've been in like on the, you know, I stayed up all night, either like playing this or just not going to bed. Kind of like in a little bit of insomnia kicks in. But what was I gonna say? One time I was out on a walk and I'm like, oh, I'll be fine. Let's go warm up and just go on a walk. Dude, I was like passing out like 10 minutes into the walk and I was like, oh hell no, dude. So I was like literally walking back home and I was like falling asleep because I was walking. It was ridiculous. Just ridiculous, dude.
That's called sleepwalking.
Just lay down in the grass and pass out for a little while.
I should have, dude, but I was just not. I don't know, man. But yeah, it was ridiculous, dude.
The worst thing would be if you start going on a walk, like halfway on your walk, you have the runs.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, yeah.
Oh,
With like the
fucking
energy drink kicks in way too hard, I'm like, fuck, I gotta take a shit. I gotta go. That's all bad. That's the worst, dude. I've been there. That's horrible. I was lucky I fucking knew how to fucking jump upstairs, dude. Dude, I'm not gonna make it, dude. There's no way I'm shitting my pants. And I just started booking it back, dude.
As long as you don't do what Jim did.
Oh, what'd he do?
Took a dump on the sidewalk.
Don't give a fuck. He'll take a shit anywhere, huh?
No, it was terrible. So I'm gonna skip the bits because I don't remember all of it. Pretty much, he went out with a girl that he liked, that he worked with. They ate some sort of food. I don't remember what it was. He never had it before. It gave him the shit so bad that he went into her bathroom. And as soon as he pulled down his pants, he couldn't even sit. It just shot out everywhere.
Wow.
It hit the vanity behind the toilet.
What was that? What was that? Wasn't that fucking? It sounds like Dumb and Dumber, dude.
Yeah, well, here's the worst part. After he used the toilet, and the stuff was still there, instead of cleaning up, he climbed out the window and drove off.
What the fuck, dude? Damn, he just. Oh my god.
That's savage.
And the worst part is somebody has to clean that up. And here's the thing: if he would have cleaned that up, he probably could have gotten laid that night. Maybe.
Probably, dude. Or maybe not. She probably would have sent him home to shower, dude.
Yeah, probably like, what's that smell?
Dinner.
I mean, if he cleaned up,
Probably had a bit on his shoe.
Dude, but just imagine him climbing out the window. I think he said he was on the second floor. I don't remember. But he climbed out the window, jumping down, driving away.
It's like, how do you... Damn, dude, yeah, you're the... that's crazy, dude. That's fucking nuts.
It's so funny because after he told the story, everyone was dead silent for a while.
Jeez, that's so funny, dude.
Oh my god.
Damn, I can't believe I missed that story. That's a good one.
She's just sitting there waiting for him coming back.
She's probably ready, dude. She's all like excited, man. I'm about to get it in. This guy's cool. Da, 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 da. Fucking
Knocking on the
50 minutes
door.
later, he's like, man, he's still taking his shit. Where did he go? He's been gone.
Yeah. I think, I'm not entirely remembering, I think he said it was some sort of Indian food.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Yeah.
he said he would never eat that again.
Yeah, I bet he would. Damn, a good way to end the stream, dude. Appreciate that nice little story, Mikey. But just want to thank everybody. We got Headbanger, OJ, Pisces. We had Christian Woods hanging out with us. Phoenix popped in to say what's up. And everybody else hanging out. Hopefully, you guys are having a good time with the event. I will be back before the end of this event. Time and date yet to be confirmed, but I'll be back.
It's
I do
probably
want to
gonna be
get this.
Sunday.
Yeah, most likely Sunday, towards the end.
We
of
all
it.
know Churro slacks and he always has to finish Sunday.
Right, I always have to finish Sunday for the last couple hours. But I definitely want, again, like I said in my the other stream for this event, I'm going for the prestige food primarily, and obviously the DGs. But yeah, we'll get there. At least I'm gonna definitely get to 20K for sure. If I run out of time after that, that's fine. But prestige food is the goal. But either way, man, you guys will see me back in a little while, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And again, thanks for everything, y'all. Peace out.
All right.